Alright, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Madden, I guess. NFL post week 12 before week 13 predictions. Alright, so after last week, I went a brutal 5-10, which puts my overall record at 103, 76, and 1. Alright, now with everything out of the way, let's hop straight into this. So, Thursday Night Football. Also, I do believe there's at least 2 games. Well, there's at least one game that's been moved in times. I'm going off of what Madden has. That's probably not the best idea considering how good they are at making games, but it's whatever. So, if you see a team that's like, oh, but they got flexed into this time, just know EA hasn't updated it yet, so blame EA. So Thursday, 8:20 p.m., the Cowboys, who are currently 7-4, and the Saints, who are currently 5-6, play against each other. The Cowboys, they came off of a overtime loss against the Raiders on Thanksgiving. The Saints, I believe the score was 36-33, the Cowboys game. And the Saints, they lost 31-6 on Thanksgiving to the Buffalo Bills. So, I am going to predict the upset here, and I'm going to take the Saints. Okay, hopping into our 1 o'clock games. Starting off, we have the Giants, who are currently 4-7, at the Dolphins, who are currently 5-7. The Giants, they got a 13-7 win against the Eagles, and the Dolphins, they beat the Panthers, I believe. It was like 33-10, I want to say. Yes, it was. So, I'm going to take the Dolphins. The Dolphins are getting hot at the perfect time. It may be too late, though, because going 10-7 is not a guarantee to make the playoffs. Like last year, the Dolphins, you know exactly how it was last year. You guys went 10-6 last year and somehow missed the playoffs. Next, we have the Indianapolis Colts, who are currently 6-6, at the Houston Texans, who are currently 2-9. The Colts, they came off of a loss against the Buccaneers, 38-31. They had the game in the bag, and they just couldn't hold on. And the Texans lost 21-14 against the Jets. They had the game in the bag and couldn't hold on. I am going to take the Colts, though. Next, we have the Vikings and Lions. The Vikings, who are currently 5-6, and the Lions, who are currently a brutal 0-10-1. I'm just going to take the Vikings. I don't really even need to talk. Who knows, though? The Lions, they could get their first win. Also, Lions, you are in a very tough situation. If you lose, or like basically any team wins that you can't have win, you're out of the playoffs. You can no longer make them. So, your hopes of making the playoffs at 6-10-1, they're on the line. You gotta win out and hope for the most lucky thing in the world. Next, we have the Eagles, who are currently 5-7, at the Jets, who are currently 3-8. By the way, I am still sick, so if you hear me coughing or, my throat kind of running out, or my voice kind of running out, and I have to take some breaths, just know it's because I am still sick. But I'm powering through for you guys. I'm hoping I should be good by Friday, because that's when the extreme's going to come in. The Eagles, they came off of a 13-7 loss against the Giants, but Jalen Hurts played like crap, and yet you guys still almost won, and Jalen Reagor did drop your more than likely game-winning touchdown. Just up. And the Jets, you guys came from behind and beat the Texans. That's not very impressive, though. It's the Texans. I am going to take the Philadelphia Eagles to win this game. Next, we have the Denver Broncos, who are currently 6-5, at the Kansas City Chiefs, who are currently 7-4. The Chiefs, they had a bye week, so there's not much to say about them. And the Broncos, they came off of a, in my opinion, surprising win against the Chargers. I am going to take the Chiefs, though. I do feel like the Chiefs, have a lot more to play for, considering they're the better team. They're still in the conversation for the one team or the one seed. Yeah. Also, I believe whoever wins this game, no matter what happens with the Raiders and the Chargers, I believe, will lead their division. But I'm not 100% certain. Next, we have the Arizona Cardinals at Chicago Bears. Cardinals, they had a bye week. They're 9-2. The Bears, they came off of a come-from-behind win against the Lions on Thanksgiving. Now, call me crazy. I'm taking the Bears to win. I don't know. My gut just says, hey, the Bears could pull it off. Key word in there is could. You know it's bad when my gut isn't 100%. But, yeah. I don't really care who the quarterback is. Andy Dalton or Justin Fields. Next, we have the Chargers, who are currently 6-5, at Bengals, who are currently 74. I believe this may be one of the games that got flexed to a different time. I'm not 100% certain. I do believe the Ravens-Steelers game that is a bit lower down did. Or they may have updated it. I don't know. Yeah. Chargers, they came off of a surprising loss, in my opinion, against the Broncos. And the Bengals came off of a somewhat surprising, I expected it to be close, though, game against the Steelers. 41-3, well, 41-10, but 41-3 essentially. They scored in garbage time. I am going to pick the Chargers to win, though. I feel like the Bengals are the team that they proved it last time against the Ravens, where they shocked the world, and then they lost to the Jets. I feel like that's what they would do. Shock the world by blowing out the Steelers, and then you lose to the Chargers. Next, we have the Buccaneers, who are currently 8-3, at the Falcons, who are currently 5-6, I believe. The Falcons, they came off of a surprising win, in my opinion, against the Jaguars. It wasn't really close. The score said it was, but you guys basically scored 21 instantly, and the Jaguars scored 14 in garbage time. And the Buccaneers, they came off of a comeback win against the Indianapolis Colts, who for some reason, Colts, fuck you. I can't really be saying that. Why didn't you use Jonathan Taylor? He could have had 9 straight games or whatever with 100+ rushing yards, which would have been an NFL record, I believe. And you just didn't use him. And I'm sorry, Cordero Patterson. I have you in fantasy, and I didn't start you that week. If it makes you feel any better, I lost. I'm gonna pick the Buccaneers. Next, our one and only 4:05 p.m. game, we have the Washington Football Team, who are 5-6, and the Raiders, who are currently 6-5. Raiders came off of an overtime win against the Cowboys on Thanksgiving, and the Washington Football Team came off of a win against the Seahawks, which, Washington, you almost threw that game away. Almost. Luckily, they were in an illegal formation or whatever. I'm going to take Washington to win now. Next, 4:25 p.m., we have the Jaguars, who are currently 2-9, at the Rams, who are currently 7-4. The Rams, they lost to the Packers, and the Jaguars, they lost to the Falcons. Now, I feel like the Rams are going to win this game. I don't know what's telling me that. I'm just going to take the Rams, though. Next, we have the Ravens, our second 425 game, who are currently 8-3, I want to say. Yep. And the Steelers, who are currently 5-1. The Ravens looking to hold on to their number 1 seed in both the division and the conference. And the Steelers, they're looking to get back into that playoff picture. I'm going to take the Steelers to win. I don't know. I just feel like the Steelers are going to pull an upset. Next, we have the Sunday Night Football 8:20 p.m. game. We have the San Francisco 49ers, who are currently 6-5, and the Seattle Seahawks. They're not playing very well at 3-8. I'm going to take the Seahawks to win those. I feel like the Seahawks will perform very well in this game. Well, I hope they do at least. And yeah. And last, probably not least, we have Monday, 8:15 p.m. We have the New England Patriots, who are currently 8-4, at the Buffalo Bills, who are currently 7-4. Winner of this game will be leading their division. I feel like the Bills are going to win. The Bills have been dominated by the Patriots since who knows how long. Probably since that 4 Super Bowl loss era. I feel like the Bills are going to come out in this game with vengeance. After, people criticizing them for how badly they've been playing, they're going to play the absolute hell off. And yeah. And in case you are wondering, the teams that are on a bye week are the Packers, who are 9-3, the Titans, who are 8-4, the Panthers, who are 5-7, the Panthers, who are 5-7, and the Browns, who are 6-6. I almost said Broncos, and then, my voice gave out. But that is going to do it. Once again, I am taking the Saints, Dolphins, Colts, Vikings, Chiefs, Bears, Chargers, Buccaneers, Washington football team, Rams, Steelers, Seahawks, and Bills. So let me know if you enjoyed, what you would change, if you think I was right or wrong with this pick. And I'll see you guys next time.